Today, we're moving into what comes after mastery. Because here's the thing that no one tells you. Clarity without softness becomes rigid. Discipline without compassion becomes control. And mastery without integration becomes exhaustion. So today, we're talking about what many traditions symbolically call the Pleiadian Heart, a stage of consciousness where awareness moves from being purely mental or rule-based into something more integrated, relational, and humane. This is not love and light. This is emotional intelligence as consciousness. Let's start here. In awakening spaces, people often want to skip straight to love, compassion, and unity. But traditionally, that's not how consciousness unfolds. First comes awareness, structure, discernment, boundaries. That's what we explored through Vega and Sirius. But once those are in place, something else happens. You start to notice. You're clear but tired. Disciplined but disconnected. Grounded but emotionally distant. And this is where many people think something is wrong with them. It's not. It's just that the mind has done its job. And now consciousness needs to descend into the heart. The Pleiadian Heart represents this phase. Not emotionally dramatic or not sentimental, but coherent. Let's clarify something important. When I say heart, I'm not talking about emotions running the show. I am talking about emotional awareness without overwhelm, compassion without self-abandonment, connection without entanglement. In Gnostic and esoteric frameworks, the heart is where intelligence becomes relational, awareness becomes embodied, and truth becomes livable. It's the difference between knowing something and actually being able to live it without burning out or becoming detached. The Pleiadian Heart is about integration. This is where the term divine feminine often comes in, and it's usually misunderstood. Because this is not about gender. It's not about being soft all the time. And it's not even about rejecting logic or structure. The divine feminine in this context is receptivity without passivity, empathy without self-erasure, and intuition without chaos. It's consciousness that can hold contradiction. You can be firm and kind, boundaried and open, discerning and compassionate. That's heart-based intelligence. And without this stage, well, awakening becomes cold. This part is important. A lot of people awaken mentally first. They see through systems. They question beliefs. They develop strong discernment. But they never integrate the heart. So what happens? Well, they become emotionally withdrawn, hyper-independent, judgmental without realizing it, or tired of people. This isn't enlightenment. It's an imbalance. The Pleiadian Heart phase is what softens the edges without making you naive. Now let's make this practical. When the heart comes online in a grounded way, you'll notice that you don't need to prove your awareness anymore. You listen more than you correct. You don't rush to fix people. You feel connected without needing validation. You still have boundaries and you still have clarity, but you're no longer armored. You can feel without absorbing. And that's the balance. Here's the truth. The heart isn't here to override the mind. It's here to stabilize consciousness. When awareness moves only through the mind, life feels sharp. Everything is analyzed. Connection feels effortful. And when awareness moves through the heart, presence deepens, interaction softens, meaning becomes felt, not forced. This is why, symbolically, the Pleiadian stage follows Sirius. Law without heart becomes hierarchy. And heart without law becomes chaos. Integration is the goal. So if you're at a place where you don't understand a lot, you've done the inner work, but something still feels tight or distant, that's okay. This isn't regression. It's progression. The heart isn't asking you to give up clarity. It's asking you to let clarity become humane. In the next episode, we'll move into a different terrain. The Orion complex, where polarity, shadow, and inner conflict are no longer avoided but integrated. And that's where consciousness learns to hold tension without breaking. But for now, let this land. Awakening isn't about becoming less human. It's about becoming fully human without losing awareness. I'll see you in the next one, Limitless Souls.